The Democratic Majority Leader is going to stand up for the institution. They continue to wave this threat over the minority, and our anticipation is that this is designed to ratchet up the pressure on Senator Manchin and Senator Sinema, who've made it clear that they think the way the Senate functions should not be changed. And so we admire their courage. I expect it will be tested over the course of this two-year period. In the meantime, I would advise the majority to look for things on a bipartisan basis that we might do working together. A good example of that was the way we did 5 COVID bills last Congress in a time of divided government with a Republican majority.
Eliminating the filibuster, is there any opening to filibuster reform, like enforcing the talking filibuster, the requirement that a senator has to be on the floor?
It's not broken, and it doesn't need to be fixed. Our Democratic friends used the filibuster frequently in the last Congress. They were in the minority in the Senate. They took advantage of, for example, killing Senator Tim Scott's police reform bill. I didn't react to that by saying, okay, we'll change the rules of the Senate to get our way. It's not broken, and it doesn't need to be fixed. This is a solution in search of a problem. It is not a problem that the Senate stops bad ideas or negotiates bipartisan solutions. That is the essence of the Senate.
The number of cloture votes has increased.
Leader McConnell, Javier Becerra is going to be confirmed very soon, possibly this week. Pro-life organizations are very concerned about that. Health and Human Services Secretary. Can you talk to us a little bit about that and your feelings?
Well, I'm not planning on voting for the nominee. I think he's uniquely unqualified for that particular position from a variety of different points of view. And I think his success is likely to be quite narrow.
Leader McConnell, what do you think about Bernie Sanders said today was his intention to do transfer infrastructure through reconciliation? Your thoughts on that, especially after the hot mic moment with Senator Carney yesterday, and then how would all this get paid for?
Well, Senator Barrasso was talking about that. I think the Trojan horse will be called infrastructure, but inside the Trojan horse will be all the tax increases that Senator Scott and others have been talking about. They want to raise taxes across the board. And the only way I think they could pull that off would be through a reconciliation process. They have one more of those available to them, and my suspicion is they will try to jam everything they can into that bill and call it an infrastructure bill, just like they tried to call the bill a couple of weeks ago a COVID bill, which had 1% for vaccines and 9% for health care and a whole lot of other things. So, yeah, I fully expect that's what they'll try to do. And that's because I don't think there's going to be any enthusiasm on our side for a tax increase.
Leader McConnell, would you support the Violence Against Women Act bill that the House is expected to pass on Wednesday?
Well, Senator Ernst, is she still here? Has been our leader on that issue, and if she were still here, I'd get her to answer your question. Thanks a lot.